Hello everyone, and hi Grace.
Hi Annabelle.
What are we doing today?
Well, it's got a bit of jingle bells to it.
Oh no, we're not mentioning the dreaded C word, are we?
Well, I'm a great believer. Let's get this big C shopping done quickly, and then there's less to worry about in December.
And I think definitely if you buy earlier, you do spend less because you're not panic buying.
Well, you're pacing yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I think is a good thing.
Yeah, and all the bills don't come in January, or credit card bills. It's sort of
Yeah.
over.
So there we are.
months.
We're being very sensible.
Yeah. So first of all, for a Thursday morning or whatever morning it is,
Aren't
to be
we
wearing
smart?
to be wearing these sort of slightly more glamorous clothes is because we think these are rather good party shirts, don't we?
We do, and they're both from a company called Patra. They're both silk. This is actually called crepe de chine silk, 100%. Well, guess what? Was £90. How much do you think it is now? £45.
I think
What a
that's-
bargain!
It's really lovely, isn't
Yeah.
it? Now mine's slightly more sheeny.
Yes, yours is more of a party.
Yeah, satin,
Yeah.
silk satin. It has been reduced to, as well as, but it's £95 now, whereas I think it was about 120. There is also a discount, so if you click through on the link below this vlog, you'll go through to our website and you'll see the code for the discount.
So definitely worth a look.
Yeah, definitely. I love it because I wore it with velvet trousers in a photo shoot, but today I'm just wearing it with jeans, and I think that's what I would do, just to sort of going out to dinner.
Yeah, or for lunch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because animal print's still so big, isn't it?
Exactly. So there you are. That's that. So Grace, we both got young kids, working kids in the city in London or whatever. And what do they spend a lot of time
She's talking
doing?
about 20 something kids.
20-something kids, but they're still kids, aren't
Yeah.
they? But what do they spend a lot of time doing? Working on a laptop.
They do.
Now, you know, because I think, was it you that wrote that article about the fact that, in actual fact, sitting at a desk, particularly with a laptop, you sort of
Get
hunch,
shoulders.
yeah, and your neck, you get what they call text neck, don't they? Because you're bending. So, somebody has invented this very clever. Now, if you look at my laptop, I hope I'm still in the picture, you'll see it's at an angle. So if I was sitting, get the old glutes working, it would mean that I was looking directly at the laptop screen and not having to bend my neck. And you can actually make it two different heights. Now, this clever little gadget comes in about 5 colours. I've got pink, the bright one, just to show you. And all it does is it's made of a sort of reinforced glue, cardboard, and then it glues sticky things to the back.
Yeah.
So it's really easy to put.
And look at that. It's just like one simple sheet, and yet
So it doesn't make your laptop any heavier, but it makes it much healthier. It's great on the go. You know, kids, what do? They lie in bed with their laptop, don't they? Looking at it. I mean, they do everything on their laptops.
But that is so simple. That's a good bit of design, isn't it?
$29.90 from a company called Deskmate. Again, I'll put the link. But anyway, I just thought that was a great sort of present for. I've got a goddaughter who's just gone off to university. I think I might give her one of these. Just practical, but useful.
And let's be honest, our kids are constantly on devices, so I think it looks quite simple, but I think they'll really appreciate it once they use it.
Yeah, there you are.
So the next thing I've got to show is actually quite a large little item, but I think for all us grandparents, not that I'm one yet,
Nor am I. So it's not that we've got.
but it's
something
only
to
a
tell
matter
you.
of time, isn't it? We have found something from a company called Kerry Sleep. Now, we featured their anti-snore pillow, which we thought was amazing.
Yeah. My husband has not snored since. Is that snored a verb? I don't know, but anyway.
And
he
how
hasn't.
important is a good night's sleep? Well, it's also important for little newborns or up to 8 months old babies, actually. Now, we're going to lift this up.
So this is not to stop them snoring, is it?
No, it's not to stop the snoring, but this is a Cali baby nest.
Isn't it?
Now,
Gosh.
it comes in 3 different colours. It comes in a really pretty pale blue, pale pink, and this light grey. And basically, it's like a portable nest to put your baby in.
It's got little carry handles, hasn't it?
Carry handles, quite nice and strong. You're not supposed to carry the baby in this, I must just say. But say, for example, you're in the sitting room, you want to sit down on the sofa and relax, read the paper, have your baby next to you. Your baby will be snug and secure in this. It's completely machine washable.
Yeah, it's got a long zip, so you can take the whole cover off,
Yeah.
you can see.
And it comes with this sort of like mini pillow that you put just at the top, and comes with a little blanket as well.
So if you were going to sort of a friend's for lunch or
Yes.
whatever, so easy just to have that. So you've got your car seat, you take your baby out of the car seat,
Yes.
everyone goes goo goo gaga how beautiful your new baby is, and then you have this, and they're lying flat. Because
Yes.
I never really liked the way the car seat sort of converted into a sleeping apparatus, because they weren't lying so flat. They are actually lying flat just like they would be in a cot.
Exactly. Now, the other thing, I'm just going to try and show you the bottom of it. It's upside down now. But
It's got a
that's got
Velcro.
Velcro straps. Now, you can undo that. Now, do you know what that's for? Very, very cleverly. It's so that you can make it bigger as your baby grows, but most importantly, so you can change their nappy. So you just unhook that Velcro, and then it's easy to change their nappy while they're in the baby nest.
And again, how much is this?
Well, it's $79.99. It's hypoallergenic, and as I mentioned before, machine washable. But I think
There's a 20% discount though, again on our website exclusively for our readers.
You see, that's what we're like. We're looking after you with the old discounts.
And on everything else, that anti-snore pillow to stop your husband snoring, there's an over the whole website, overall website, discount code, I think of 15%, isn't there? Is that right?
We can check.
Yeah, 15% across the rest of the website.
Yes, but the other thing is, you can buy this. You can try it for 14 nights, and if you're not happy with it for any reason whatsoever, you can return it and get your money back, which is good.
Yeah, exactly. Now, my kids, if you're watching, this is not a hint, okay?
No, nor mine.
I don't want the patter of little feet.
Later,
exactly. So next up, Grace, I've got these from FitFlop. They're called Wonder Wellies. You know we love everything FitFlop. Well, walking in these, they don't look like I've walked in them, do they? Because they look so clean, but I have actually been testing them outside, but it's just a bit rainy at the moment. And they're so comfortable, they're so light, and I just think that I do an awful lot of dog walking and things like that.
Well, normally you wouldn't do a long dog walk in a pair of wellies, would you? Because your feet are swooshing around.
I
in
would
them.
definitely in these.
Yeah,
definitely.
but they've got special ergonomic soles.
Yeah.
They are classed as the world's comfiest Wellingtons, which has got to be, that's quite a claim.
Yeah.
But you know, FitFlop, their biomechanics that their designers always include with, you know, when they're designing a pair of shoes or boots, it means that you've got all day comfort. Now, I'm such a fan of FitFlops, and I think it's brilliant that we've got these fantastic wellies. They come in 6 different colours. These are probably the brightest.
Yes, I chose the brightest. I like the bright ones. But also they come in a shorter wellie, which is about to there.
Which is quite trendy at the moment.
Well, I tell you what's good about those is keep those in the back of your car. When you arrive somewhere and it's pouring with rain and you've got nice shoes on and you really don't want to ruin shoes, just slip them on. That's what I have them for. Or if I'm with the dogs on long journeys, suddenly I've got to do a little dog walks. They need a little, you know.
So look, these are revolutionary wellies, and I think definitely worth the browse.
But I think a good present.
Website.
I mean, they're a good present for a girlfriend, for kids. I mean, kids also wear wellies, don't they? Even if they live in the city.
Well, exactly. I was just going to say, even in the city, if you had a pair of these on, you're making a bit of a statement. You know, with our usual pop of colour that we're always advocating.
Exactly.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Absolutely
So
fabulous.
£90 for the long ones, £75 for the short.
Okay. So I've got another thing from FitFlop that I'm wanting to show you. Like many people, we recently put the heating on in our house now that the evenings are chillier.
Yes.
And I had to resort to wearing my husband's socks because my tootsies are really cold until I got these, which are FitFlop slippers, and I really love them. They're suede and they've got sheepskin inside. Easy to slip on, which is just fantastic. Toasty and cosy beyond belief. Absolutely think they are fantastic.
They are.
Because I might be old, but I'm not ready for those tartan ones with the pom-poms.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just think these are not only practical, but they're stylish, aren't they?
I need a pair of these because my puppy ate my last one. Yeah, no, don't talk to me. I mean, I'm not speaking to him about it. So these will be perfect. And presumably they've still got the FitFlop soles, so they're comfortable to walk around in. Because that's the other thing about slippers is, even though they're comfortable, by making your foot completely flat, it's actually not good for you. And a whole day in slippers around the house doing your housework.
Well, you know, we're often working at our computers all day, and it's really nice just to feel comfortable. And I think these are fabulous.
I love them. Navy. Grace's favourite. So the next Christmas gift that we would suggest is this cookery book called The Quick Roasting Tin by Rukmini Iyer.
So she's done 2 books before, one for vegetarians and one just called The Roasting Tin. But absolutely brilliant. If you just want to, you just chuck everything in one roasting tin, and out comes a fabulous
less washing up.
Brilliant.
I've done a couple of the recipes in this one already, and so I will put those on the website. I did a vegetarian curry, and I did a rack of lamb with a pistachio crust. Oh, really delicious.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, so I'll put that in. But honestly, this is just such a good present for girlfriends.
And you know those recipe books that don't have good photos? This one has fabulous photos, easy instructions. I mean, I can't think of anybody that wouldn't find this book useful, to be honest, and particularly if you've got sort of 20-something kids that you want them to eat healthily. There's no excuse not to, is there, with these recipes? They're so simple. There's things to feed a crowd, you know, there's everything.
Even cakes and puddings. So.
Yeah, fantastic. Really recommend that because we already love the other 2 books.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so we'd like to tell you about this bag. It was a gift to me from my lovely friend and for my birthday, and she knows I love a certain high-end brand that often features this colour. Well, she gave it to me, which is fantastic. I have got a nice tote bag here, perfect to, you know, on those days when I want to carry lots of things with me.
Shopping now that we don't have plastic bags.
Now that we don't have plastic bags, or when I've got an umbrella and my poncho and this and that and the other. But when I looked inside, there was another bag. And
that comes with a strap too.
A strap. And then like a purse.
Which is quite clever because look, have you seen this can attach?
So you don't lose it.
So you don't lose it to there, so you could, you know, for keys too.
Now, this feels like leather.
Yeah, it looks
like leather.
But
it's not leather.
I love the magnetic little popper, don't you?
Yes, and it's got a magnetic popper as a close.
Yeah, and you can make it actually slightly smaller by just these things inside.
In the middle.
Yeah, so you can put those together and it just bunches up a bit.
But it makes it more of a bucket shape, doesn't it? And then even in here, when I say even in here you've got a zip pocket, you've got other little pockets, I don't know if you can see those there. But I just absolutely love it. Now, this I probably would use as my toiletry bag when I'm going away for the weekend.
Or you could use it going on holiday. This would be great on the plane, and then you've got the little bag for when you're just going out in the evening.
And because it looks like leather but isn't leather, it's pretty durable, so you could put it on the beach, wouldn't worry about it,
exactly.
would you?
£55, comes in 10 colours.
10?
But this is obviously the Grace colour, isn't it? I've got a white one actually from years and years ago. People on planes are always stopping me and asking me, where did you get that from? And where I got it from, I have no idea. But then,
she didn't steal it.
No, but it was, I bought it so many years ago. And then suddenly I went to the early Christmas fair, met a lady from giftpop.co.uk who sells these bags. Fantastic, 10 colours.
Yes.
£55, what a great gift.
Fantastic. And I really, really want to just reiterate the fact this feels and looks like leather. It's excellent, I love it.
Great.
Now,
quick change, Grace.
yes, I was going to say, the more eagle-eyed of you
Yes.
will have noticed that I've suddenly changed clothes. I just had to show you these cashmere jerseys.
Oh, can I feel it? Gosh, it's beautifully soft.
It's beautifully soft. It's got a good length sleeve, not too long, not too short, because often, you know, the cheaper ones, they have shorter sleeves. Nice V-neck. It also comes in a round neck, in fact. And it's got a little side slits, and as I said, it's a tunic style. Now, where did I find this?
Yes, tell us. Come on.
So, I like to say I shop in Waitrose, but most often I shop in Tesco. And I was in a large branch, and I came upon this rack of cashmere jerseys. And they were in various colours. There was a lime, a soft pink, a pale blue. There was this camel one and this brownie one. And what caught my eye was that they were £55. And not all, but several of the colours came with a matching cashmere scarf, which I think looks so chic.
Yeah. What's a gift for somebody?
Well, exactly. I'm not sure how much longer they're going to be in the larger branches, but may I just say, I have worn this, and I've machine washed it twice, and it just still looks great. So I heartily recommend it. I can't put a link underneath because you just have to go to your local Tesco.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately,
probably the
although
larger branches.
yeah, they've stopped.
So
selling stuff
you've worn this
online.
quite a bit. So,
Yeah.
And it hasn't bobbled.
No.
and it-
No.
How fantastic.
And look at that colour. That is a really chic colour.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Fabulous.
So really
So
think that's
quick.
a bit of a find.
Get there quick and buy your Christmas presents. Okay. Well, thanks a lot for watching, and we're going to put all the links, apart from for the sweater, sadly, underneath this vlog, but also go through to our website where we are now, because we are in this pre-Christmas run-up, I hate to say it, we're going to be adding gift ideas all the time to our, there's now a little say in the home bar saying gift ideas, I think it says, doesn't it?
Yes, it's going to say gift ideas.
And so you'll see, and then there's also gift on the sidebar, there's a box too, you can click on that and see the video, but go and have a look at all the different ideas that we'll be adding each week.
And just so that you know, we're not just going to put up a perfume, a talcum powder and really dull
No,
things. We're trying to find things that are really interesting, really useful, and will really be welcomed by the lucky recipient.
Yes, just a bit different. That's
Yeah.
us, isn't it? Okay. Anyway, bye.
Bye.